Oh boy, time now for another episode of Mr Nailsin Sunday Comics. And I know it's a broken record or what have I'm dead tired. I didn't get hardly any sleep yesterday and was in pretty bad shape at work and considered not doing the show, canceling it. And then I thought, well, if I go to bed early enough, I might be able to squeeze this in the evening, you know. But once I got home, and towards the end of the shift, I was taking care of a few stuff, walked around, the blood circulates and all that, and hopped in the shower once I got home. And so I think I can do it. It's a short story anyway. So here I am. So we'll get right into it where I left off last week, which was this sort of, it was this retro sci-fi story with a Flash Gordon type hero and, a pretty girl and rockets and all that stuff. This one appears to be a horror story, I'm guessing. I read these cold, I didn't look ahead or nothing. So my guess is that the title Strange Worlds is to include anything of a world that's strange, including the paranormal or, horror genre. I don't know. There might even be just a basic murder mystery story in this anthology series. I had to take a little sippy poo, you understand. So that could be the deal. See as we go if I should return to Strange Worlds for another issue later on. But here we go with looks to be ghosts. Anyway, it's called Deadman's Tale. So our narrator is dead, I guess. I don't know. I will say that some of these public domain comics are quite a few. They just very crude art here. A lot of the Blue Beetle ones, some of them are pretty good, and a few others are just. I mean, it must have just been churning them, and I'm sure they were churning them out very quickly. It was slap job work, and they look terrible. But this is one of those where it's not too bad, So anyway. It is excuse me. Start again. It is proper to begin this dead man's tale at the undertaker's, where gently, you are carrying a great man. I'll say he's great. The stiff weighs a ton. What's the matter? You always get dead giants, boss? Ain't there no dead midgets? These society boys sure dress oh, wait, that's a different guy, yeah. These society boys sure dress fancy. Where was he going? To a masquerade? Nah, you dope. Mr. Morgan was on a fox hunt when he dropped dead. Clothes don't look all that fancy. I don't know. Got big boots, though. Anywho. Oh, well, I guess it's kind of like a tuxedo or something. Anyway. This guy dropped dead? This giant of a guy? Why, he could bust me in two with his dinkies. Or pinkies, I guess. Yeah, pinky. Who knows? Except the corpse. And corpses don't speak. Who should know better than I? You ain't gonna start embalming him till we have supper? Oh, boss, it's a night's job. Now let's go out and buy us some energy first. Sure, boss. Morgan ain't gonna run away. Very well. Boy, does this undertaking business give you an appetite? Am I gonna tear up a juicy steak? Death. Death everywhere. What is life but a preparation for death? Huh? But so is it the Undertaker thinking this, or is it the corpse? Well, anyway, it's corpse thinking now. How true are your words, Mr. Undertaker. How true it is that all my life I was preparing myself for this. But you said the dead don't talk, do you? Perhaps they don't to the living, but the dead think. And isn't thinking a certain kind of talking? Yeah, to yourself. Of course it is. How different to look from the Myron Morgan you used to be. Is it any wonder? Then you were alive, remember? Remember that scorching day in the Mojave Desert 10 years ago? Yes, I remember clearly. I was a poor salesman then. I had an old rattle trap to crawl around Southwest America with. I remember pulling into that little gas station near Deadman's Rut. What a day it was. I thought I was being roasted alive. I thought you said. Oh, wait. I thought. Who's saying? Well, okay, he's saying. I thought you said this soda was cold. Why, my radiator's colder than this foul tasting bottled pollution. Can't help it, mister. I'm giving you what I got. Don't have to drink it if you don't want. Well, your car's about ready. Sure, it's ready. Ready for the junk pile. Who's this? Is it? Okay. Hey, mister, don't throw your bottle away. Give us some of it. Me throat's as dry as teetotaler's gizzard. Like soup, isn't it? Only thing missing is noodles. If I use my imagination, I can taste them too. You being so kind, mister, how about giving us a ride? It's a long way I'm traveling, and every little bit helps me puppies. If you're willing to risk your life in this broken down volcano, it's okay by me. I can see you don't know what you're doing. I wouldn't say that. If I was you, mister, I always know what I'm doing. A half hour later, the worst happens. Curse my luck, and curse you for adding to the rottenness of it. I should have known you'd be a jinx. Me, dear sir, me a jinx? Why, I'm just a good-for-nothing bum bumming a ride. And he's pulling the old I'm out of gas gag on this guy. Look at the cursed thing blow. Curse the car, curse the world, curse me. I'm licked. Licked. I'm not about to lick you at all. Now, things are not that bad. Maybe I can help you. You haven't been so kind to me before. You help me, a worthless tramp? What can you do except stand around and grin your stupid grin? Plenty. Want to see what? Sure you do. You give me a drink a little while back when I was thirsty. Now I've got a little drink for you. Take one swig of this stuff and your car will run like a Rolls Royce. Maybe if you wish a little harder, it'll turn into a Rolls Royce. If I want to get drunk and see the world upside down, you don't have to teach me how. Get that filthy bottle out of my sight. You think this is firewater? You're nuts. Mister, this is witch doctor stuff. Snake oil. The Indian chief that what give it to me says you take a swallow, makes a wish, and the wish comes true. How? Go ahead, take a swig. What you got to lose? If you don't like the taste, spit it out. But don't forget to wish as you wet your whistle. You're right. I've nothing at all to lose. In fact, if there's poison in the bottle, I'll be satisfied too. Jeez Louise. I mean, okay.
That's the stuff. Make out it's scotch. That's right. Now wish that the car runs again.
Why be a piker about this magic nonsense? I wish that the Tin Lizzie changes into a limousine. A second later.
Well, my stuff's a little stronger than soda pop, ain't it?
Great Scott! I can't believe my eyes. A limousine! So which Dr. Cola works? I don't know how it's done, and I don't care. All I'm asking is, what's the hitch? What's the catch?
Hitch? But dear sir, I don't call it a hitch when you take a drink and get whatever you want. You just gotta be careful of one thing, though. Never let all the liquid get out of the bottle. The day there ain't no more drink left, that day you die.
What if I couldn't do what I couldn't do if this stuff were mine? Wait! Who can prevent me from making it mine? That puny tramp?
Give me back my bottle. I only loaned it to you. You crook! Give me back my bottle.
It would be easy if the tramp were out of my way. He's standing on the highway of my life, blocking it. Well, he won't block it long. Go ahead and run, you swine. Run. I'll catch you.
Hey, you going nuts? Hey, cut it out.
What a dummy, you know. Why didn't he just take a swig from the thing and wish he had a ice cold tea or whatever the hell he wanted to drink in the heat, you know? But then the second guy, if he didn't want him around, why didn't he just take a swig and wish him away, you know? But instead, you got to smear his, leavings all over your brand new limousine. Anyway,
help!
Think what I could do with this mysterious liquid, and only one godforsaken tramp to stand in my way. Moments later, peering onto the auto for the tramp's body. Great Scott! Where's the tramp? Where's he gone? He's disappeared. Well, that's what you wanted, anyway.
Disappeared? I disappear? Never, Myron Morgan. I shall be with you for the rest of your life, and I shall claim you at the end of it.
See, the stench stays with him. Something's weird. Something weird's happened. I've got to get away from here. Far away. Meanwhile, I don't know anything about this wonderful liquid, but who would? All I know is that a drink grants my every wish. Who cares that with each swallow diminishing the contents of the bottle, my own life diminishes? I want a successful life, even if it becomes a short one.
Don't worry, little mortal. Watch how embittered your life will be as you see the liquid gradually disappear.
Years passed, and with their passing, Myron Morgan became rich, powerful, respected beyond all his dreams. He married the most beautiful woman in Park Avenue society. Why, you're the most beautiful woman in Park Avenue society.
You got that right.
He had scores of servants. That's a lot of servants. Magnificent estates. Look at this. Why, it's magnificent. And a yacht. And the greatest prize of all, his little daughter. If you say so. But nobody knew the secret of his success. And nobody knew his sorrow except Myron Morgan. Little does anybody know that the genius behind all this wealth and power lies stopped up in a dirty old medicine bottle, just as my life is contained in a few ounces of its strange fluid. I think I'll have a look and see how much of the stuff is left. Haven't seen it in some time. Great guns! There's scarcely anything left. The liquid is almost gone. The cork's left out of the neck. My own life's blood evaporating. I know. I know what I'll do. I'll wish for more liquid. Yeah, that's one of those things like, you only get 3 wishes, and then you always make the third wish 3 more wishes, or make them 10, make them 300, make them 3 million wishes, Anyway, it doesn't work. Nothing's been added. And a precious sip of it's been wasted. Oh, wait, it's him talking. What am I going to do? My life's at stake. I've got it. I'll dilute the liquid with water. Moments later, in the kitchen. I can't afford to endanger the entire contents with this experiment, so I'll just use a portion of the magic liquid and try diluting it with water in this teaspoon. Now, I'll wish for something simple, like $1,000 to appear on this pantry shelf. Nothing! Diluting the stuff only destroys its power. Only the original concentrate will work. It's the liquid itself I must get more of. Every attempt failed. Then one day another idea struck him. I'll make Fremy, the famous chemist, analyze the liquid and have him make more of it. Yes. Upstairs in Fremy's laboratory. Why, this is a very common concoction, Mr. Morgan. I can distill oil wells of the stuff for you. You can? Well, then make a gallon of it right now. I'll come for the oil wells later. If this works, I'll be the wealthiest, most powerful man in the world. I'll have sole ownership of the most wondrous potion in the history of the universe. An hour later, in the den of his home, another second will tell the story. I'll wish for a silver pitcher to pour the magic fluid down the hatch.
Daddy, what are you drinking? Can I have them?
Another failure. Nothing. The synthetic liquid lacks some essential spirit, which renders it magical.
Oh, Daddy, please, give me some.
Only thing to do is make a concentrate container and seal the bottle in it, so that the liquid remains untouched forever. No, darling, this liquid is bad for you. It's bitter and rotten tasting. I'm going to buy you an ice cream soda instead.
An ice cream soda? Oh, goody. Can I have a chocolate one with 2 dips?
Yeah, of course, dear. I have everything I need. A home, a beautiful wife and child, millions in the bank. Later. If I conserve the last few drops, I'll have complete insurance that I'll continue to live out my normal life. I'll see about that concrete container tomorrow. The next morning, I want a concrete receptacle for this bottle for permanent sealing. There must be no possibility of evaporating either. I got you. It's a cinch to make. I have it for you in a couple of days. At Myron Morgan's home that night.
Why, Myron, you haven't danced like this for almost 2 weeks.
I know, dearest. I haven't been, well. But now I think I'm going to be all right.
I'm glad to hear that, darling. I want our fox hunt party to be a real success, and it couldn't. And it couldn't if you weren't happy.
I'm going to be supremely happy.
Ronnie?
From now on. Oh, it's like that, eh? The following day, the fox hunt. Come on, Myron, everyone will catch the fox but us. Oh, wait, it's the wife. Come on, Myron, everyone will catch the fox but us. Wait a second, Ronnie. I've got to say goodbye to someone.
Daddy, Daddy, kiss me goodbye.
After Daddy kisses you, you'll go inside the house like a good girl and play and listen to Nurse.
Yes, Daddy, I love you, Daddy.
Okay, let's go. God pity the socks.
Come, dear, you heard what Daddy said.
A few minutes later in the library.
I think I'll play banker like my daddy does and see what's in the safe.
Uh-oh.
Gee Willikins, first I find the little door open. Daddy must have forgot to close it. Then I find this funny-looking bottle. How dirty it is.
At the same time, on the fox hunt, I've got everything to live for. Once the menace of losing the liquid in the bottle is removed, that'll be soon.
How ugly this bottle is. I hate it. There! What on earth are you doing? Get off that chair before you hurt yourself.
She smashes the bottle on the floor and... Look at Morgan. Something's happened to him. Shortly after in the library.
Oh yeah. You naughty girl. Look what you've done. May? Your daddy, what? Her name's May, is it? I don't know. May, your daddy needed that bottle and see how you smashed it to pieces.
Needed it? You bet he needed it, madam. Look what happened to the rich Mr. Myron Morgan without it. Remember this, my boy? You liked it so well, didn't you? What do you think of it now? Oh, excuse me. I forgot. You can't see and you can't think, can you now? I have to do your thinking and speaking for you. What a story you would tell if you could only speak.
At the Undertaker's. That's it? He was narrating the story, so he could, he couldn't speak, but he could think, and you're saying he can't think. What? This is stupid. I mean, you died and became a ghost, so he died, became a ghost, but he... Oh, my God. Yeah, this was terrible. I mean, it's going along, and then it's...
Now you can't do shit, boy. Oh, hey, you released.
I mean, I don't know. This was bad. Jeez. Oh, I should have just gone to bed. All right, what's up next? Crom. Well, that's the god that Conan the Barbarian worshipped. Oh, Crom's a barbarian too. Maybe these are the early days of Conan's god. I don't know. So it's Crom in the spider god of Akka. Huh. And
oh, you've got to help us. We're trapped by these claws.
Yes, but first, I must cut your tops off so that they won't constrict your ability to escape. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. Looks like we went from, science fiction to a ghost story to now, a fantasy thing, sword and sorcery type. They're probably just sword, though. Sword and monsters, whatever the hell that is. But I don't know. Maybe Crom gets laid, I mean, if he saves him from this, he's earned it. So, But anyway, that's how that'll turn out. That ought to be great, huh? Let's hope. Better than the last one. Jeez. And there's been some stinkers. I mean, even the ones when the art was really bad, it had some amount of plot to it. So this one, they just get to the last panel and like, oh, I'm out of room. Well, that's it. And it's the dead man's tale. So how is he speaking? Is he supposed to be the other ghost was actually narrating it? But they had his ghost get up out of his body and say, well, let me tell you the whole story. Yeah. Okay. A. Thompson says Carmuck's on. Okay. Terry Nee. Ting tang walla walla bing bang. Terry Nee. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. With the old man? Jeez. Well, he got his revenge, I guess. I don't know. He told him, when you run out of water. Of course, he didn't run out of water. The guy just ran him over. I don't know. The whole thing's really stupid. And why is that guy just a dumb bum? You know, I mean, why didn't he at least, you know, he didn't have to become a millionaire or anything, but at least better off than hitchhiking and bumming drinks like a bum. Terry Nee, I don't get it. He did the guy a favor by giving him water, and then he traps him with a secret potion. Yeah, I know. He didn't. He tells him after the fact. Now, when this thing runs out of its liquid, you die, boy. You know, and well, then you got what you deserved, asshole. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's stupid. It's an old comic book story. These, despite the fact that I was saying, well, the quality of art's a bit better than some of the crap I have read before, but they churning this out too. He's like, well, let's see. He gets a magic potion from a bum. I don't know. He wants fame and fortune or whatever. And then, but there's a catch. When it runs out of water, he dies. Then, I don't know, his idiot daughter throws it on the floor, and then that's it. He's dead. But still, I mean, it opens with him telling the whole story. Well, I guess you're wondering how I ended up like this. Well, it happened at a fox hunt, but it really begins years ago. And then he tells the whole dumb story. But then it ends with the other ghost saying, now you can't think or talk. You mean he's dead? There's no ghost. He's just dead. But it's stupid. It's like the guy didn't look at what he'd written and drawn at the opening. I don't know. I got a deadline. Let me hurry up and finish this, and that's it. And I guess that's what they did. Oh well, that wasn't so bad. It didn't take that long, and I didn't collapse in the middle of the show. So that that's a successful little small, a short live stream, and these tend to be. Ideally, I could turn the camera on and draw something, but oh god, I've actually got to sleep this time. What if I don't sleep this time? That'd be 2 nights. Well, that's good Lord. That's like 48 hours and no sleep or something like that. Well, whatever. There you go. That was the dead man's tale, but told by some other dead man, I guess. I don't know. Gee, what's the mystery? What did it all mean? Which one was the smoke monster? Yeah. Oh, well, that's it. Thanks for stopping by and listening to me ramble on about this crappy old comic book. Maybe the guy with the half-naked ladies will do better next week. We'll see how that turns out. And he's like, I finally get some, but when they dry up, I die. Well, you better keep them entertained there, Mr. Crom. Anyway, well, I mean, I'll probably do a live stream, the usual one tomorrow night or something like that. Maybe in the morning. I don't know. It depends on the amount of sleep I get. But as for Sunday comics, yes, I'm assuming we'll deal with this story here come next Sunday for Mr. Nailsin Sunday